Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're always at my channel, hello. I'm talking to you, Katie. Today, guys, I'm going to be doing this magical festival non-wearable look. I really wouldn't wear this look just like, going to the grocery store. I might. Normal people don't. This is more of like a look for summer festivals if you're into raves or music festivals or anything. Maybe not country. I don't know if this would really be a country music festival look, but like more like EDM if you're into raves and whatnot. But this is definitely a look for you. So if you are interested in how I came together with this awesome flower tutorial, just keep on watching. Also, the bloopers are funny, so watch the whole freaking video. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to be doing this exact same look on this side now, and it was actually really fun, and it wasn't actually hard at all. It always doesn't look like super professional or anything because this is my very first time that I'm doing it, and I'm literally just going off of pictures I found on the internet. There's like, Pinterest is full of people doing this flower look, and there's one, let me grab my phone. There's one girl's picture on Pinterest, on Pinterest that directed me to Instagram, and hers was Erica Gamby. I hope I'm saying that right. And it looks like that. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well on my camera, but hers was super cool, so it just inspired me to do it with these colors because I really like the pink and yellow. So I'm going to start off by doing the eye makeup that I did on this side. So today I am using my Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics. And I started with this color mixed with this color in my crease. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So once you have your crease color, the color that you want, I moved over to my Luxie brush, and I used, did I do that? Yes. Just trying to remember what I did. I went over to my Luxie brush, and I started using this banana color right here, the top yellow, just to start off the base of my yellow. And I'm just doing it on my eye. And then I moved over to this color, this yellow right here, and I built up that color even more. Just focusing right on my eyelid, not really going too much into the crease, just keeping it right on my lid. And then I moved on to doing a little bit of orange just on my mermaid brush, that just has a little bit of a tapered end. I started using this orange in the palette, and I just started doing kind of like the halo eye, just right in the crease, just to build a little bit of an orange color, just so that it went from yellow to orange to pink. And I just blow that color out in my crease. Now this eye look is really pretty. It's a really pretty sunset eye look, but it takes a lot of blending. So if you don't like blending, you might not like this look. Well, you might think it's pretty, but you might not want to do it. So I'm going back to the two pink colors that I used and just blowing it out even more right on my crease. I'm just getting rid of any harsh lines that there might have started. I did mix in a little bit of this pink as well, just so that I got a little bit more of a brighter pink color. Just blowing those colors up and out. Just rotating between all three of those colors, the yellow, the orange, and the pink. Just building that gradual color. Getting it as bright and pigmented as I want. I love this palette. This BH palette was such a good price and such pigmented, colorful colors that I'm so happy I bought it. Both of my BH palettes that I have the first edition's 120 colors and this Back to Brazil palette, and they're so amazing. In my giveaway, I'm actually giving away a BH palette, so if you guys are interested in a giveaway, I am hosting that on Instagram, so be sure to be following me on Instagram and check out one of the posts that has all the giveaway information on it. I'll make sure I link my Instagram below for you guys if you guys are interested in me giving away some makeup products for you guys. So be sure to check that out so you don't miss out on any of the fun stuff. So once you have both the eyes relatively even, this is where I just dropped my lipstick. So I just take a little cotton pad, I pull it into a crescent, and I just pull it up and clean up that line. Not that it really matters though, because it's going to be covered, but it's just what I always do with these looks. So clean it all up so it looks like that. So it's really simple. And then I did the rest of my face. So I have half my makeup on this side and no makeup on this side, so I'm just going to quickly do my foundation. I already put my primer on. I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I'm just using my, I believe I got this at Shoppers Beauty Blender. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to put my foundation on quickly. I'm just taking my ColourPop No Filter concealer and just going underneath. A lot of people swear by this concealer. They say that it doesn't go into their lines, doesn't crease or anything. But to be honest, it's not my favorite. It's definitely goes into my lines. It definitely settles into it. I did notice that ColourPop did just release a bunch of new colors, so they have way more lighter colors now. So that's really awesome for the brightening effect that a lot of people want. But right now I'm just using the color 110, and it's a good concealer. Like, it's nice, but I don't like the way it looks underneath the eyes. It looks cakey. Everything on my skin looks cakey. Even this brand new Born This Way foundation, with anything that I use a beauty blender with, it just looks cakey. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but my skin it looks like I'm wearing makeup, and it's not a natural finish, and it's frustrating because it goes into all of my lines, and I'm only 24, so I don't really have that many lines, but I don't know what it is, but nothing's working for me, so oh well. But put concealer underneath my eyes anyway, even though I cannot stand the way that it looks. Keep on going on, I guess. And then I'm going to my Laura Mercier powder. So now for the fun part. The way I did it on this side was I did the petals, then I did the mascara, and then I did my eyebrows. But I think I'm going to do all of that first because it just seems to be a pain when I did it that way. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows quickly. Not that this is an eyebrow tutorial, but just going to do them very quickly. Sorry if you hear a squeaking in the background. My boyfriend's dog is barking for absolutely no reason. Tends to do that sometimes because he's a little terrier. He thinks he is the most badass little dog in the world. So I'm not focusing too much on my eyebrows today just because they are going to be mostly covered by the petals. So once you got your eyebrows all done, move on to your mascara. Whatever mascara you are using right now will work. I'm just using the double-decker one that I got in my Ipsy bag or in my BoxyCharm actually, because why not? It's here. now. Just needed a little bit of mascara, nothing crazy because I'm going to be putting falsies on. And looks like that. I don't know this weird brand that I got in my BoxyCharm, the Vintage Cosmetics brush, just this one. It's just a very little brush, just for underneath the eyes. And I'm going to go in and blow out some of the pink underneath my eyes. I realize I should have done this before I put my mascara on, but too late. Just blow that out. I'm just going to be using a bigger brush just to make it a little bit bigger underneath my eyes. I don't know why I always use concealer underneath my eyes. I can't stand it. I can't stand the way that it looks. It always goes into my fine lines and makes them look 10 million times worse. But I always put it on. I never learn. Just go using the same colors that I did on the top, just on the bottom, and just focusing the yellow closest to my waterline as possible, right into all of that mascara that I just put on. I'm just kind of wiping it off, so that was kind of pointless. Make sure you put the mascara on after this step. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just taking more of that pink color and just blowing it out in a circular motion. Now that I've successfully wiped all of the mascara off, we can reapply that on the bottom lashes because, well, you know how it is. There we go. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of mascara, just like a very small coat. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy collab. Their highlight looks like this. If you've never seen it before, I highly recommend it. Check out my Sephora. I'm sorry, my nose is very runny. Check out my Sephora haul video. It has my review of this amazing collaboration inside it. And I'm just highlighting my brow bone. Now, I'm not really doing any highlight on my face today because it's going to be mostly covered with the petals, so there isn't really a point. So I'm just doing the brow bone and the inner color with the highlight. Now to get into the fun part, which is this amazingly fun petals. So I've just taken a dollar store flower and destroyed it, and I cut up all the petals. So I am just using Duo eyelash glue and a Q-tip and my petals, and yeah, nothing that crazy. So I'm just taking just a piece of cardboard, putting some of the glue down, using a Q-tip, well, that's not all glued, and my petals. So I'm just taking the smallest petals first. So on this side I started with pink, so I'm going to start with pink again. So I'm just taking a small pink petal like this and some glue and putting it on the back side of the petal. And then just sticking it right where I want it. Okay, I'm back. My SD card died. Well, didn't die. It was full. Anyway, so I just put the first petal on. So now I'm going to be alternating the colors. I'm sure there's better glue or adhesives out there that you could use. You could use like spirit gum, or I'm just using eyelash glue. I'm sure there's stronger adhesives that you can use. This is all I had for the time being, so that's what I'm using. So now I'm just alternating the petals, going around my eye and hoping for the best. The left side didn't actually look that bad, so I'm hoping it works out the same. So I'm just putting it as close to my eye as possible and covering each of the other petal that I had just put on. I think just having a stickier adhesive would really help. But this is all I have for the time being, so like I said, I'm doing it with what I got. This is a very inexpensive project, so. And I'm just using some tweezers to make it stick a little bit more. Don't be afraid to peel them off and move them around if you didn't put it on the placement as well as you wanted. You can always just add more glue, move it around, play with it. It's not a big deal. These looks are all full of trial and error anyway. And the last one is just a yellow piece. And now I'm going to be going in with, so I started with the pink one. Lifting these ones up and sticking it underneath. You guys could start with the bigger ones, but this is just how I did it. There's no wrong or right way to do this. It's just whatever's easiest for you. I'm just doing this side the exact same way that I did the other side, so you guys can see how I did it and what worked and what didn't work for me. And I think the next time I do it, I'm gonna try it with doing the big ones first and then gluing the little ones on, but I think this is such a pretty eye look for festivals. If you guys are into music festivals like Shambhala or Chasing Summer or anything like that, I don't know where you guys are and what part of the world, what your festivals are, but this would be a really pretty makeup look to do for something like that. That's just the first thing that comes to mind when I see these looks on the internet. I just think of music festivals and how awesome that would be. See, this one's being a pain in my butt, but just have to play with it a little bit. Sorry if I'm out of focus in any of these shots. My camera has been such a pain lately with focusing, and the video card and dying and just not working for me. Oh my lord, what is happening with this? Some of these petals are going to give you heck and are going to really irritate you and piss you off, but just stay calm and patient and you will make it look good. So I am like the least patient person, and these really bother me sometimes. Get out of the way. Oh my god. So that was a struggle and a half. But yeah, so you're going to have to tinker with this look a little bit and play with it a little bit more just to get it to look as even to this side as this to this side. It's not completely even right now. It's being kind of a pain in the ass, but I have kind of given up on playing with it and moving it around because it's starting to really irritate me. So now I'm just taking a little bit of that yellow color and just going back over any of the parts that may have lifted and just putting it right on the petals just to make sure that they stick down a little bit more, and just getting everything even, lifting any of the petals up that are fallen so they look as even to each other as possible, sticking these down. And then the last thing that I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit of my Ofra palette, my blush, just my one single, And I'm just putting a little bit of blush on my cheeks just to give me a little bit of color. Nothing too crazy because nobody's really looking at my cheeks anyway, because they're looking at this eye look. This very vibrant eye look. And then the last thing that you guys can do is just do your hair. So the last thing that you can do is put on a wig or curl your hair or do your hair however you would like it and just add more to the look that we just did. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding some falsies from that I did on this side onto this side. So I am just using the Kiss falsies from Shoppers, which is just like my local drugstore. So I'm just going to put these falsies on really quickly. And then I'm going to be putting on just a red lipstick, just because I think it will tie this entire look together. You could also do like a nude or like a light pink, anything. This is just the one that I want to use. This is the Reviere. It has a little French accent, so I think it's Reviere. I'm probably saying that wrong because I'm not French. By ColourPop. So this is the finished look. It is very unwearable, so unless you're going to like a festival or something to do with like crazy makeup, this isn't exactly a look that you would want to wear out to like the grocery store, I guess. I mean, I probably would, but I mean, like, that's just me. I'm kind of a extra person, so these kind of looks don't bother me that much. But yeah, this definitely isn't your everyday makeup look that you would wear out. This is more of like a festival, music festival, something just radical that you want to wear, or even if you just want to do it for fun and take some selfies. It's a really, really fun look. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. This is definitely one of the more fun looks that I've done, besides this one paddle. Really testing my patience today, but I think it turned out really pretty. It does look like flowers to me. I don't know. I think it looks really pretty paired with my pink wig. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know my lipstick application wasn't the cleanest, but I'm still learning, still getting better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys do like it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up down below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. My giveaway contest is listed on my Instagram page, so make sure that you check that out as well, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day. Bye! Oh my god, what the actual fuck? Stick! I don't understand. No, don't stick to my fucking finger.